Shalom to the elect. Got to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekah, Qudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the occupants pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. Come next with another lesson. Lord, wouldn't it be edifying? And Shalom to the Agwaf who are listening and learning. This is another Saturday edification, another daily edification, another camp edification for the Akim and the Akwaf who are listening and learning. So we know the normal scripture that I usually bring out, Isaiah 62, 6 and 7. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silent. Okay, Isaiah 58 and 1. Okay, you're supposed to cry loud, lift up your voice like a trumpet, show my people their transgressions. So what we do in the highways and byways, Romans 12 and 1. Present our bodies as living sacrifices. Okay, that's what we got there to do. So this is titled, They Shall Know Who Are the Chosen. Who are the chosen and what do they do? The elect men, the hopeful elect. Okay, you got to be in the spirit of you are one of those elect men. But the hopeful elect, what do? They push the truth out non-stop. Day in and day out, week in and week out. This is what they do. This is what we do. Bring out the truth. So this is what we do. And this is titled. They shall know who is the elect. Because the elect, you're going to see them. You're going to constantly hear them. You're going to constantly see them. And the elect don't stop. Okay? They don't stop. They keep pushing His word. So I'm going to start with Matthew chapter 10 and 32. And it reads, Whosoever therefore confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven. So we out there to let people know that the Lord's name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, and they're about to destroy this place, and that the so-called Negroes, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans are the chosen people of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. But on this side, only the elect. And that His sheep, they what? Let's get it. This is John chapter 10, verse 27. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So when we out there in the highways and byways bringing out this truth, and we out there to give one person the understanding, that's a job well done. Okay? The Lord said His sheep hear His voice, and He know them, and they follow Him. That's what we out there to do, to bring out the truth. Same thing He told Ezekiel. Do what? Go to a rebellious people, to the house of Israel. Whether they hear or forbear, okay, they are imputed and hard-hearted. They are stiff-necked. They will not hear you because they didn't want to hear me, but still go to the house of Israel and preach the gospel. And let them know that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Now this is Matthew chapter 12 and verse 50. And it reads, For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother. So Yahweh shall say, whoever do the will of his Father, those are his brothers, his sisters, and of his mother. Okay? Meaning those are his kinsmen. The ones that do the will of the Father. Those are considered the chosen, the elect, the righteous, the upright. And this is what we out there doing, man. Bringing out the truth. And when you out there in the highways and byways bringing out truth, what must you do, man? You must prove all things, man. Okay? Prove all things when you're out there bringing out this truth. This is the job of a holy man, an upright man, a righteous man. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. So when we're out there in the highways and byways, bringing out this truth, we are holding fast that which is good, and we proving all things according to what the scriptures say. We might have to go into a little history. So that's what it is. Like you got a lot of people, they don't wanna hear nothing from the Apocrypha, because they say, oh, the Apocrypha is not an authorized book of the Bible, which it is. They don't want to go into the Greek and Hebrew words, okay, which that's where the truth comes from, the Hebrew and the Greek. But they don't want to hear that. So, proving all things, you have to be really diligent in these scriptures so you can bring out everything. Because if they don't want to hear the Hebrew and Greek, we still going to bring it out anyway. But they don't want to hear the Hebrew and Greek. They don't want to hear nothing out of the Apocrypha. So, it's always to be on point to bring out whatever you need to bring out just out the Bible alone, man. Okay, like the Gentile situation. You only got to go into the Hebrew and Greek or in the Apocrypha to destroy somebody with the scriptures pertaining to Gentiles. You can tear their head off just with coming out this Bible, man, about Gentiles. Tear their head slam off, okay? But it's a must that you go into the Hebrew and Greek and into the Apocrypha to show the reason of the whole Gentile situation. But if they don't want to hear it, you can deal with straight scriptures, man, out the Bible, which is the Apocrypha is the Bible. Okay? I hate to separate the two because I know for a fact that the Apocrypha is the Bible. But when you're dealing with somebody that don't want to deal with the Apocrypha, they don't want to deal with the Hebrew and Greek like these so-called Christians, you can cut their head off still with the scriptures in the Bible. So you must prove all things and be on point with everything. Now, this is Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Actually, let me go into my other book. This is Luke chapter 9, verse 23. These pages getting stuck. Okay. Luke 9 and 23. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. Okay? And this is what we must do, man. When it's talking about take up your cross and follow him, meaning the burdens, man. Okay? You're gonna be on a different burdens of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, in this truth, it ain't all fun and games and enjoying life, man. It's dealing with burdens, man. Okay? And that's what we out there doing, man. Dealing with the elements. Anybody can come up to you and spit on you or slap you or be ready to fight or pull a gun on you. Okay, run you over with a car. Hey, man, it's all type of ways, man. You have to deal with the elements out there when you out there in the highways and byways, pushing this truth. Because you got some wicked jakes don't want to hear it. You got wicked Edomites. Well, they all wicked. They don't want to hear the truth. Okay? Because see, with this truth, man, let me tell you something. Everything is all fine and dandy with these Edomites. With them loving Jesus and that's their God. Until you bring out what's in the scriptures, Then they get upset and they don't want to hear it, man, because they've been taught lies all their life. But when you go to bring out these scriptures, showing them that what they was taught is a lie according to what the Bible say, they don't want to hear it. Okay? They get pissed off and they be ready to argue and fight, man. So you must be diligent in this truth, being humble, and proving all things. Now this is Philippians chapter 1 and verse 27. Let me get that. So this Philippians chapter 1 and verse 27, and it reads, "For indeed," oh, wrong chapter. "Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you, or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel." Okay? It say, "And in nothing terrified by your adversaries, which is to be them an evident token of perdition, but to you of salvation, and that of power." Okay? So this is what Paul say, man. Philippians chapter 1, verse 27. "Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Hamashiach, that whether I come and see you, or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs." Meaning pushing the good works, man. Okay, pushing this gospel. "That ye stand fast in one spirit, and one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel." And that's what we got there doing, man. Striving together, one spirit and of one mind, man. Bringing this truth out. And that's of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. That's what we got there doing on the highways and byways, week in and week out. Okay, on the unicorn, weekday and week out. Okay. So this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 16, and it reads, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents, and harmless as doves." And that's what we got there doing, man. Being wise as serpents and harmless as doves, man. Meaning we just bring out the scriptures. We ain't out there trying to start no arguments. We ain't trying to fight. None of that, man. We just standing on our 10 toes, man. Bringing out the truth boldly, okay? In all humbleness, in meekness, okay? In all holy conversation. Just edifying, Lord's willing. Now this is Colossians chapter 4 and verse 5. And it reads, "Walk in wisdom. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without. Redeeming the time, because the time is at hand that Yahweh Shah is on the way back, man. And that this world finna be destroyed with intercontinental ballistic missiles and famine and uproars of the people and race riots and martial law and concentration camps and different pestilences, okay, which is diseases." So, reading this again, Colossians chapter 4, verse 5. "Walk in wisdom toward," it said, "walk in wisdom toward them that are without." So we have to do what? To reach out to the halt, the lame, the maimed, and the blind, man. Okay? And the captives. Okay? That's what we got there to do, man. The ones that's held captive, which is all of us. so-called Negroes, the so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Let them know what's at hand, which is the kingdom of heaven, and destruction, salvation and destruction. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. That's why we're supposed to be out there humble. Wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove, man. Okay, reading this again. Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. Okay? Every man, man. In all humbleness, in meekness. Now this is First Peter's chapter 3, and you must be always ready to give every man an answer according to what the scriptures say. According to what Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua say. First Peter chapter 3, verse 15. And it reads, it say, but sanctify the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua power in your hearts, and ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. So when somebody asks you, hey, why y'all out here, man? What y'all out here doing? What's up with the sign? Hey, we have to let them know, man, we bring the truth. And we are here for our salvation. Okay? In Philippians, man, it tell you to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. Okay? So when they ask you, what's the deal? And we out here to wake up the hopefully elect, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect of them, and letting know that the Lord has come back to destroy this place, and they must prepare themselves, okay? Gird up their loins like a man, that'll tell you in Job 38:3, man. Gird up your loins like a man and get ready for battle, man. Okay, like I tell you in Ephesians chapter 6, putting on the whole armor of God, man. We're putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. That's what redeeming the times is about, man. Letting them know. Okay? So it say, 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15, but sanctify the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua power in your hearts, and ready always to give an answer to every man that asks you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. Okay? This is what we have to do, man. Bring out the truth. No matter what. Let them know what time it is. This world finna be destroyed, man. And if they don't get right, they're gonna be destroyed with it. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 39. But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. That's what they're doing, man. Okay, read verse 38. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 38. Now the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. And this is what Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua saying, man. If your soul draw back from doing this work, man, from doing this truth, which you should want to do, man, because it's a beautiful thing to be in this truth. It's a beautiful thing for the Lord to even give you a small percentage of what you need to get salvation, man. Otherwise, you got in the world bugged out of your mind. Don't know where you coming, don't know where you're going, or where you're coming from, man. Okay? And don't know what's about to happen. Because the Lord said he's going to come like a thief in the night to the ones that the same as it was in the days of Noah. They were eating, drinking, marrying, giving into marriage, buying, selling, building, and planting, man. Okay? Partying and shopping, man. He's going to come like a thief in the night to those. And them a lot of different situations, man. Eating and drinking, buying, selling, marrying, planting, and building, and having a good time, man. He's going to come like a thief in the night to those wicked 2/3 of our people, and all the Gentiles, okay, the heathen nations. He is going to come like a thief in the night to those ones that ain't watching, man. That ain't keeping watch. That's why you have watchmen. Okay, the Lord said he have set watchmen upon the walls of Jerusalem that shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of me, keep not silent. And this is what we out there doing, man. Bringing the truth out. Not keeping silent. Okay? Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36. It reads, for ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of God, you may receive the promise. Okay? For yet a little while, and he that shall come will come, and he will not tarry. So you got the one that tell you in 2 Peter 3:3, where's the promise of his coming, man? Oh, he coming. Okay? Do it tear away for it. It should surely come. He will not tarry, man. Because Yahweh is sending his son Yahweh Shai back, man, to redeem the elect and to destroy this wicked kingdom, man. Okay? That's what we got there to do, man. Week in and week out, day in and day out, man. Whether it's on the highways and byways or the unicorn, which is the internet. Okay, the truth has been manifest, man. Has been manifested, man. It's going throughout the four winds of the earth to wake up the so-called Negroes, the so-called Spanish, and so-called Native Americans. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 7 and verse 16. And it reads, ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? No, man. Got a question mark. No. Verse 17. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth fruit. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit is hewed down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruit ye shall know them. So when you out there pushing out this truth, man, okay, it shows. It shows, man. When you doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, it shows. Because your fruit is going to remain, man. And that's the point. Hey, so if we can reach one brother or two or no brothers, man, hey, the word's still going out. The Lord told Ezekiel prophesy to the wind, man. Hey, and the Lord said in John 10:27, his sheep hear his voice, he know them and they follow him. Okay? So if we out there bring out the truth and no one come and require of what's going on, listen, man, that's the Spirit of the Lord that's gave them the ears to not hear and the eyes to not see, man. And that's just how it is. Okay? And matter of fact, I'm gonna get that before I read this next precept. This is Isaiah chapter 6 and verse 9. And it reads, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their eyes heavy, and shut their eyes. Salakia, make the hearts of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. Then said I, this is Isaiah, Lord Yahweh, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. So the Lord say, listen, he told the angel, go stop their ears up. Okay? Go give them blindness in the eye, man. They don't have their eye salve, man. Okay? If you don't got the outside, man, you ain't gonna get this understanding. You ain't gonna see these scriptures. You ain't gonna see this truth. You ain't gonna hear it, man. The Lord have stopped the ears up. Okay? And Isaiah say, how long, Lord? He say, until he make North America and other parts of the earth destroyed with fire, man. Okay? Because what it tell you in 2nd Ezra? They shall know it. The saints shall know it after death by pain, man. Okay? That's why Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah say, be not worried how the wicked shall die, but how the righteous shall be saved. So they have been blinded, man. Okay, the Lord have gave them blindness, man, and they can't hear this truth. Now this is 2 Timothy chapter 4. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2, and it reads, preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. Okay? This we out there doing, man. Bringing out this truth. Bringing out this truth, man. Because Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 16 say this. All scriptures is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instructions in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. And that's what it is, man. Bringing out this truth, man. Okay? This wisdom, knowledge, understanding, all good works, man. Letting the wicked know they're going to be destroyed for their wickedness if they don't change. And let the elect know it's time to get sealed, man. Come back to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, because you were predestined to do this work. So with that, Lord's witness for edifying, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rekah Korash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. And shalom to the Akbar for listening and learning. And Romans 12:1, present your bodies a living sacrifice. Okay? That's what we out there to do, man. We out there to prove all things, man. And present our bodies a living sacrifice. Shalom.